It's just a test, so we could just.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. With your ugly ass.
Oh, foot in the face looking bitch think she funny.
I know she lying.
That's a nigga. You ain't fooling nobody.
It's a man.
That bitch ratchet.
Oh,
ain't nothing special about her.
Yeah, we talking to you,
every other black girl on
goddamn it.
social
Oh,
media.
bitch ass
With
bitch.
your ugly ass.
This bitch funny.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy.
I don't know why I do that. What's good, my niggas? It's your main bitch, 𝔖𝔬𝔠𝔦𝔞, man. Look, you already know what the f going on. As you can see,
That you had.
I usually ain't got people in my videos with me, so this shit it feels kind of weird. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It's
But
definitely weird.
for today's video, I got my brother with me. Y'all know who DB is, and if you don't, fuck is wrong with you?
If you don't, my name is Denzel, but I go by DB-Town24 or DB for short.
So y'all know this whole shit going on with Tory and Meg is fucking crazy. I feel a one way. What? I feel one way, he feels another way, so I just thought it would be cool for us to come on here and talk our little shit. For those of you who don't know, me and Denzel are like the same person almost. Like I'm the female version, he the male version of me, but we also have very different opinions when it comes to certain things, because I'm a woman, he's a man.
Before we start this conversation, I think it's appropriate to let you guys know.
Before we start this video, it's appropriate to let you guys know that DB ain't shit. Why the fuck he ain't tell me that my braid was on hard the whole time? I know you see that motherfucker in the back. It be your own brother.
I am not an expert on the situation, nor do I honestly give a fuck about learning too much about it. I like to look at this as like surface level, which is probably wrong, but understand I don't care. So take that into consideration, please.
If you think about it, all of us can do nothing but take it at surface level, because all we know is what we're being told. We know her side, his side. The truth is somewhere in the middle, in between. So really, it's just opinionated. Don't get, man, look, y'all know I'm very controversial with my videos. So is this nigga. So
You ain't controversial enough.
Negro, please.
You ain't nowhere near as bad as I can be.
Hey, well that's why we here, my nigga, and they ain't heard you talk shit in a long time. So without further ado, we just gonna get into the little debate.
This is like such a hard conversation to have, just because look, how deep are we trying to go? Like,
Go deep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, let's fucking do it then.
My stance is fuck Tory, okay? I'm on Meg's side. Right when I heard it, he shot the bitch. Oh, I can say bitch. We use bitch as a term of endearment. He shot the bitch in the foot, okay? I feel like, what else is there to say? Y'all talking about let's wait for him to give his side of the story. Why?
first of all, I listened to the new Tory Lanez album.
Oh, we didn't even mention he dropped the album today. That's why we're doing the video.
Right. I listened to the album last night, and I was vibing to it. Like, I really do not listen to Tory Lanez like that. I, of course, listen to some of his music, but I'm not like a fan like that. But I decided to check out the album, and it was fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. So then I went to sleep and woke up to her fucking voice. Just like out in the
I'm going off.
Just like out in like the living room area. And I just hear her talking about the situation. I was hoping the reason why she was so like giving her opinion was because she had like heard the album and like was, you know, ready to like counter some of his points or whatever. But then it turns out she like refuses to listen to the album as some like protest.
Obviously it looks bad, right? Because I'm a woman, I'm taking her side. I didn't even hear his side, right? But I just feel like, fuck Tory. I don't like the way he went about the situation. I understand he's an artist and all of that good shit, but at the end of the day, he's a human. My nigga, bring yourself back down to earth, humanize yourself, and apologize to this woman. It happened in the public. The public eye has seen it. So all I'm saying is I just feel like the way he went about it was fucked up. Instead of apologizing first, he puts out an album. I just feel like that looks so bad on his part because now you're profiting off of somebody else's trauma.
But to say like he's capitalizing off of her trauma, I feel that is because it's his trauma too. So that's why it's like if I was to make a song about the situation, making me profiting off of it, I can understand why people are saying I'm capitalizing off of her trauma. But this situation literally contains him. So it's like, you can say he's profiting off of it, but the fuck, people are like, he's literally become the face of black women's not being protectedness.
This was the worst time for him to put out an album. I feel like he bold as fuck.
To me, there's nothing wrong with putting out an album saying how he feels about the situation, especially because Tory Lanez is now an independent artist. So it's like, it is a genius move. Tory Lanez essentially said, okay, if you guys want to quote unquote cancel me, and if you want to smear my name, you know, go on this hit campaign on my character, I'm gonna make music about it and you guys can talk about it, whatever, but y'all gonna pay me for it.
Meg, the real reason why she mad is probably because she didn't get her project out before Tory. That's why I would be pissed. I would want to tell my story first. He beat her to the punch.
Well, he only gave her 2+ months. I mean, what the fuck was she doing?
She traumatized.
You saying she's traumatized is amazing, because if you were to follow her, I'm sorry, but you don't see it.
Okay, so what do you just want her to live the rest of her life being fucking depressed and moping around? The very first live she did, she was crying. She was very shaken up talking about it. Her voice was shaking.
Tory's voice was shaking in some of the songs that you refused to listen to. So what's that?
Okay, comment down below. Should I listen to the album or not?
She's going to. I don't understand why you're...
I told him I would read the lyrics.
Which is the dumbest shit I've
ever
heard.
I just feel away, y'all. I'm trying to differentiate what those 3 cops did to Breonna Taylor and the Meg Thee Stallion situation. If we're outraged over white men killing a black woman or injuring or whatever, then what is the difference? Like, what if Meg could have potentially lost her life? She could have lost her fucking foot. She could have 1 foot right now.
You know, when horses lose their legs, they do get put down.
I'm leaving. What the fuck? I hate you.
That ain't controversial enough. You ain't nowhere near as bad as I can be.
Why is he exempt just because he's an artist? Why are you exempt from owning up and taking responsibility and accountability for your actions? That's just like fucking R. Kelly putting out I Admit. So you admit to raping all of these girls, that just make it okay? No, you cannot just put out songs and then move on like the shit didn't happen.
However,
what?
Did you even listen to the song? R. Kelly never admitted to raping no one in the song. He would literally be in jail forever.
Of course he did not. That was a joke. Of course he didn't say I was raping bitches. But he never said that he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He was in there saying he got molested as a child. He was basically saying why he is the way that he is. R. Kelly's whole career, what has he done? He has put out music to deflect from the bullshit that he's doing. That's what Tory is trying to do, and that's why I don't like it. You cannot put out a song and think that all your problems is gonna go away. Take accountability. That's all I'm saying. I feel like him putting out an album is just kind of like a slap in the face to Meg in a way.
Who the hell gives a shit about Meg? You ain't nowhere near as bad as I can be.
Well, obviously.
I of course don't know these people. So I could give less of a shit about Meg Thee Stallion. I really don't care. Unless, like, okay, if something happened to her, I of course don't want anything bad to happen to her. But I'm just talking about in the sense of her feelings being hurt by him dropping an album. I don't give a shit.
You just care about her foot?
She's an artist. If she feels as if she needs to address it in music, this is another reason why this is so dumb. If Meg Thee Stallion addresses the situation in music, which she's going to, because why not? It's there to make money off of. You already allegedly got shot, even though you have like no injuries that like none of your injuries actually equate to what a gunshot would do to a fucking foot. Her injuries look like...
Girl, shut your ass up.
Well, I don't know why you're making that face.
Sorry.
Her injuries do not look like a gunshot to the foot.
Somebody said it looked like a glass shattering or something on her foot.
Isn't that what the police said? Megan has the entire industry behind her. And he was able to flip it like that. This is another reason why it's like, this is how you know people from the jump. They're wishy-washy.
He didn't even say shit. All he said was, I didn't do it. And y'all dumbass niggas is flipping on my bitch. What's wrong with you?
You don't know her.
You shouldn't be on, really, we shouldn't be on nobody's side. We should not be on nobody's side. I can't say one thing.
Can you wait till I fully sit down?
Sorry. I can't say.
Hold on, wait till I look at the camera.
I just don't think that we need to know the full story, being the fact that somebody was injured.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
One thing I will say about Tory in the songs, I feel as if he expressed that he was not the one that shot her, but he was still vague on a lot of other things about what happened that night, which I'm assuming he was vague for legal reasons. But sometimes legal advice is the wrong advice, sometimes. And this is a crazy example, but not that crazy. I don't know if anyone's ever followed the Michael Jackson case. Michael Jackson's legal team told him, I think in either 91 or 93, maybe 94, I forget. But the first kid that accused Michael Jackson of molesting him, it was Michael Jackson's legal team that told Michael, you know what, don't even fight it, just pay him because, you know, you're about to go on tour. So just pay this kid and let that be it. Yeah. And Michael took the advice of his legal team. And because of that payment, he got hit with a bunch of other kids trying to get paid out. So sometimes it's like, okay, do you take your legal team's advice and just pay a motherfucker to shut up, or do you fight the case?
That's another point. You earlier talking about he can't talk about the case. So why the fuck are you making an album about it then?
Okay, I'm not gonna front. The fact that he has an album obviously means that he's been planning to speak on this for a while, because he had to make the fucking music, you have to get the samples to clear, so it's like there's obviously been some planning here. It's not like he didn't decide to fucking make an album yesterday. He obviously had some type of planning going on. Tory Lanez put out that album and already like the paradigm has just
completely flipped.
Just like that. So
but that was his plan. That's why I'm like, are y'all not seeing this? That was his plan. He did the R. Kelly and y'all falling for it. That's why I'm not listening to it, because I know it's amazing. I know that shit gonna be fire.
Nah, you need to listen to it ASAP.
Should I listen to it now?
Not now, but you need to listen to it.
You see how fast I just switched up?
Exactly.
I want to listen to it so bad, but I'm really big on standing firm on your beliefs and your morals and stuff, and I do not want to be no hypocrite. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about the situation, but honestly, our opinions don't mean shit because we not the ones who going through it. We don't really know what happened. We just speculating, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, none of us really know what happened, but because I'm a black woman, I'm gonna support black women. She got hurt. All he did was put out a few songs saying it wasn't me. Who the fuck is you, Shaggy?
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch.
She's weird, bro. Like, me and her are so much alike. That's why when I found out her stance on this, it confused me.
I think we're so different on this because I'm a woman and you're a man, and we live two different lives.
I guess, but just because you are a woman and just because you are a man, I don't think you should be devoid of logic.
Okay.
That is a fucking bar.
That was a word. But with this one, it just, I don't know, I guess it just hit home in a different way. It just, I don't know, it just made me feel away. I just put myself in her situation. I'm chilling with my nigga. We just had a good night. Something happens, we drunk, we start arguing. I get out the car, he shoot me? No. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know, I just felt bad for her.
However,
oh my god.
If it really did happen like that, to where they were arguing, she got out the car and he shot her, this is where I feel as if people have, there's a disconnect and people aren't really like believing it because the dots aren't adding up here. It's like, why is Tory not in jail?
You ain't never lied.
But basically, to sum it up, I still feel how I feel. He still feels how he feels. We just wanted to come on here, give a different perspective, you know what I mean? Start a conversation. Let's talk about it more in the comments. Tell me how y'all feel. Do you believe in cancel culture? Are you gonna cancel Tory Lanez? Are you not? Do you give a fuck even about what we're talking about? And whose side you on? Or do you pick sides?
Yeah, I mean, I guess say what you feel in the comment section.
Yeah, because I'm
sure.
I do. I'm curious to know how y'all feel, because I know majority of my subscribers are men that are subscribed to me. I know a lot of women watch me, but y'all just don't subscribe for some reason. Or whatever. But yeah, I would love to know y'all's opinion, and also if y'all like
Are you saying women don't subscribe to you because they don't care about black women, which is you?
Denzel, shut the fuck.
And that the fact that more men are subscribed to is because men are willing to uplift the black woman?
Are horny toads.
You mean you'd swap me old yellow for this here horny toad?
That's why they're subscribed.
There's upliftment in horniness.
Upliftment, and shut your ass up. But also, y'all let me know if y'all like videos like these. Me and Azelle got something in the works, so just wait on it. But y'all let me know if y'all like videos like these, like us debating and talking about a topic.
This video is all over the damn
It really,
like, so,
it really is.
You know, I would say take what we both say with a grain of salt, because it's like I don't my brain is so scrambled. I really don't know what I said 2 minutes ago. That's how I'm hungry. I'm about to eat a fucking fish sandwich.
But yeah, my niggas, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know by liking this shit and going ahead and comment down below whatever the fuck you want to comment, my nigga. I'm going ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on your little notifications and shit. All y'all niggas can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at 𝔖𝔬𝔠𝔦𝔞𝔩, and my Snapchat is Tony_15. You got any plugs?
Nope.
He ain't on shit.
Yeah, I don't use anything. I use Instagram to look at sports videos. I use Twitter for sports, and I use Reddit for OnlyFans.
Well, on that note, that is it for today's video. As always, y'all niggas stay black, and if you're not black, stay blessed. And until next time, my niggas, you are stupid.
Peace.
Okay.
However,
But it's the difference between black artists and whack artists.
They won't take me out my element. Nah, take me out my element.
I don't know.
You was about to ask me a good question, I feel like. I'm leaving that in there. Did that just get caught on your hair, my nigga?